The third quarter of 2025 has passed and numerous brands have released budget-friendly tablets. As we wander into the last quarter of 2025, we want to look back on the tablets released in the previous quarter to find a reliable device that won't break the bank. Mabuhay Manila! Pope here, and today we've rounded up the top 5 tablets under 15,000 pesos available in the Philippines as of the third quarter of 2025. This list is in no particular order and is all based on their SRP, so actual in-store prices may vary. With that being said, let's begin. First is the Itel Vista 10 Mini. It debuted in the Philippines last September 2025 and is priced at 4,199 pesos for the 8 gigs plus 64 gigs variant. As the name implies, the Vista Tab Mini is a compact tablet sporting an 8-inch LCD screen with 1920 by 800 resolution. Its display also sports 400 nits of brightness and is paired with 60Hz refresh rate. Meanwhile, powering it inside is a 12nm MT8768 octa-core processor that is paired with 3 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. For camera, the tablet is equipped with a 5MP main and a 5MP selfie shooter. It also packs a 5100mAh battery capacity that supports 10 watts charging. Next on the list is the Redmi Pad 2 Wi-Fi version, which was introduced in the Philippines this September 2025. It has a starting price of 8,999 pesos for the 4 gigs plus 128 gigs config and 9,999 pesos for the 6 gigs plus 128 gigs variant. This tablet sports an 11-inch display with 2560 by 1600 resolution, 90Hz refresh rate, and 10-bit color depth. Under the hood, it runs on the MediaTek Helio G100 Ultra processor paired with up to 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, which is also expandable up to 2 TB via microSD. It is also powered by a large 9,000 mAh battery with 18 watts wired charging. For its cameras, this tablet is equipped with an 8MP rear and a 5MP front camera. The third on the list is the TechLife's Pad Lite 8, which was launched in July 2025 and is priced at 4,999 pesos for the 4 gigs plus 64 gigs config. This entry-level budget tablet from TechLife sports an 8-inch LCD panel with WXGA 1280 by 800 resolution and is paired with a 90Hz refresh rate. Meanwhile, powering it inside is the Unisoc T606 octa-core processor with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage that can be expanded up to another 1 TB via microSD. There's also a 6,000 mAh battery that is paired with 10 watts charging. For photography, the TechLife Pad Lite 8 is equipped with a 5MP main sensor at the back and a 5MP selfie shooter. The fourth on our list is the Infinix XPad 20, which was launched in the Philippines in July 2025. It is priced at 5,499 pesos for the 4 gigs plus 128 gigs config and 6,499 pesos for the 8 gigs plus 256 gigs model. This device sports a large 11-inch LCD screen with 1920 by 1200 resolution and 90Hz refresh rate. Under the hood, it is powered by a 12nm MediaTek Helio G88 processor paired with up to 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. It also packs a 7,000 mAh battery with 10 watts charging. Meanwhile, the optics are being handled by an 8MP main camera and a 5MP selfie shooter. Now we are down to our last tablet on the list, which is the Itel Vista Tab 30 GT. This device was launched back in September and it's priced at 9,999 pesos for the 4 gigs plus 128 gigs model. The Itel Vista Tab 30 GT sports a large 11-inch LCD screen with 2K resolution, a 90Hz refresh rate, and 450 nits of peak brightness. Meanwhile, inside is a MediaTek Helio G99 Ultimate that is paired with 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. There's also a 6,800 mAh battery that is paired with 80 watts SuperBook wired charging. So that's it for our top 5 tablets under 15,000 pesos for the third quarter of 2025. What are your thoughts about the tablets on this list? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you will be updated with our future contents. Also, don't forget to visit manilashakers.com and follow us on FB, X, and TikTok for more tech news, reviews, and comparison of the latest devices. Once again, this is Pope, and mabuhay Manila!